Hey, it's Kathy Linder, your favorite hypnotist. I'm here to go through the holidays with you. Yep, I'm going to help you to just kind of have fun, right? Let's have some fun because everybody is talking about whether it's the economy or the overwhelm or the stress or the tension or whatever, right? Gaining weight. It makes it no fun. It makes it like, oh God, the holidays are here. I got to sit with Aunt Joe and Uncle Bill who always picks his nose and all those fun things. Or the kids are asking me for all of this expensive stuff. Don't they know that the economy is going down? No, they don't, nor do they care. Why? Because Santa Claus, he produces miracles. But if not, you can charge it. I remember saying that to my mother. And now that I am 60 and she's 81, every once in a while when I say, oh, I really would like that, she goes, well, you can always just charge it, right? So a little joke. So anyway, what I want to talk to you about is let's have fun. Let's enjoy our time. Because when all we think about is the stress and the tension and the costs and the money and whatever else, it takes all of that burdens and those ugly feelings and that heaviness, and we just kind of say, oh, bug. So what I want to work with you on today is to enjoy the holidays, to have some fun. There's tons of things that you can do, that you can have fun, that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg, that are things that you can make memories with, and that you can just chill out and just say, this is great. So one of the things that I do, because even I, hard to believe, get stressed sometimes, or I just get, I shouldn't say stressed. It's more like I get sad when I read the news and I hear all these things and I'm thinking, we have such an amazing planet. I mean, we are one of billions of stars, right? And here we are, this blue planet that has these beautiful places, and we live in a beautiful country, and we have all of these things that we can do. And all we think about is the bad stuff. That's it. We never look at the good stuff. So what we're going to do today is we're going to flip the things over. We're going to turn it upside down. We're going to take it like it's a snow globe, and we're going to shake things up and make it snow. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to remember or think about an ornament or something that when you bring it out from the attic or your basement, wherever it is that you store things, and you see it, you think, oh my gosh, I love this thing. I have the cutest little Santa Claus, and I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it in the post, whether it's this time or another time. And every year, he's this big, and he's chubby, right? And I would play with him for hours. And I used to have a little mouse that the two of them, I would play. I would take it off the tree and I would sneak it. I mean, literally, everybody be like getting ready for bed or everybody be sleeping. And we had a couple of dogs in the house. So if I came downstairs real quiet, they'd be like, what's going on? To stay. And I would tiptoe over to the tree because my mother and father's door was always closed. So it would be like, don't stand on certain parts of the wood or you're going to be called out. And I would grab that little Santa Claus and I would like up the stairs, up to my room. And then nobody would ever know it was missing. And I would play with it for hours. And I would take tissue boxes and make it a house. And I would take tissues or napkins and I'd color it and I would make curtains. And I did all of these things. And that to me was and still is an amazing memory for me. I don't ever know what happened to the mouse. I can't find the mouse. I did get the Santa Claus because my mother was like, do you want some of these things? I'm like, oh, you're going to throw them away? So I took the ornaments that I liked. But I want you to think about those times. And I also want you to just sometimes sit and just enjoy what really the season is about, okay? So whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or any of the other holidays, and I know if I go to say the name of, I believe, and forgive me if I am bad with my pronunciation, okay? Kwanzaa, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Just in case if I'm making a mistake, don't crucify me here because I already put my disclaimer in. But the seasons, the meaning is really what it's about. It's about understanding that there were periods of times that we went through, and all religions, all people, all different, anything, we all go through different trials, challenges, and how we then come out of it, whether it's through song or through prayer or through meditation or through celebration. And what we do is we then sit there and we say, yes, this is good. This is the reason why we have the season, not because of the commercials and not because of all those other things. That's why a lot of people love Thanksgiving, because there's nothing to give, right? All you do is you sit, you eat, and you just have a great time, right? You could do the same thing with Christmas. So I want you to remember some of the really happy things that you did, some of the memories. And if a little something came in and said, yeah, but remember, I want you to say to that voice, go away, like stop, cancel. And I want you to remember whether it's a special prayer, whether it's a special song, whether it's a special lighting of the candles, a lighting of the tree, a ceremony, making certain kinds of meals. I want you to remember when you made those and how it made you feel. Just sometimes being with a person and just kind of nudging them and give them a little smile or a wink, or having somebody talk about how they would do things, and you just kind of look at each other and you're like, okay. And then that person would leave and you burst out laughing. That's what it's all about. It's the memories. Is it about some of the great toys too? Yes. But in my 60 years of life, there's only a few presents that I can remember that I was wowed by. One was my first stereo. My mother got my brother and I guess it was one of those before the craziness all began with the Black Fridays, but it was a big sale. And she got my brother and I these amazing stereo systems. Now, when I say amazing, we're talking about 47 years ago. But it had 2 speakers, it had the cassette player, the radio, and the record player. And when we got those, now they weren't on our list, right? We had all these different other things. My mother and father didn't see us for days because we were playing, we were recording. And for us older folks, when you would listen to a radio station and they'd say, and the next song's gonna be, and it was your favorite song, you would get your cassette and you would hit play and you would have to wait and make sure that they weren't talking over the beginning, because sometimes they did. And then you would have to hit it and make sure it was playing, and then you had it and you could play it over and over again. And you always had your handy dandy pencil, because in case it got played too much, you had to ring it up. So remember all those good times? I'm gonna bet that right now you're smiling, that when you're listening to this. And for the younger generation that have no idea what I'm talking about, you missed out on some fun times. But I remember getting that. That to me was like, boom, it was a party in my room. Another time was when I had, it's little hair floating around. My aunt got me in 14 karat gold, my name, Kathy, and I was like, was my first piece of jewelry, or my mom gave me my my birthstone ring. I'm an Aries, and so here I'm wearing that. So we're talking about years and years and years and years and years of things, and those are the ones that pop out the most. When my husband made videos of all of the pictures and stuff like that and put it to music, I was like, oh my gosh. But the rest of the stuff, it's memories. And that's what I want you to remember. Think about the memories. Look at your tree. Look at your candles. Look at whatever it is that you celebrate. Think about those good times. And then think, but not only think, make more memories. Do things that make fun. So whether it's, I love making candied pecans and handing it out to my neighbors. I don't expect a gift in return. I love making cookies and then shipping them out and surprising people with a package. And it's not like I'm going out to the store and buying $1,000 gift. It's something from the heart. And what I'm going to say is that I don't expect a gift, and I don't expect, but it's much appreciated, a thank you. Because what I'm doing is something that when a person gets a box and they open it up and there's cookies or candies or nuts that you made, and they're like, wow, that's what I think about. And then that makes me even happier. So let's start making this season a happy one. Let's create our own memories. Let's remember and take from the past the things that made us happy. Use that as fuel so that you can make more memories that make you feel loved, peace, happy, and really understand what the season is all about. Start making your memories. It's never too late, and it's never too early. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.